Good news, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Today is May 10. I am so excited to tell you what I have here. This is a Chinese celery. This is the first time in my life I'll be able to grow Chinese celery, and they look very healthy, and they are not making flowers. They don't get old, and you can see the stems look very healthy here, and how long the stems gets. I'm very happy, very proud this Chinese celery growing this year. I planted this Chinese celery in February. Unfortunately, I thought they will not do good, so I deleted the planting seeds part, and when they were tiny, in February, March, they were growing so slow. I kind of give up on them because I thought they will not do good. And up, look. I'm so happy. Yesterday, I harvested some stir fry with beef, and so yummy. Good thing about Chinese celery is the smell just so awesome, so good. Not like American big celery. There's not much smell. Chinese celery, smell it. Just the smell just amazing. If you have never tried growing Chinese celery, you should give it a try. I guarantee there's no grade, because once you get to harvest Chinese celery, get to eat them for the first time, you will know how beautiful flavor this Chinese celery can be. I love it, so I will harvest some more today so I can stir fry. Last night when I stir fry, I actually took all the leaves off. When you check on the website, you can actually eat the leaves as well, but in HEB or in grocery store, when you buy celery, right, you only see the stems. You don't see the leaves. But this time, I will just get rid of the old leaves, but still eat stems all the way to the tender part of the leaves, like this. You can stir fry with sliced beef or stir fry with eggs. It's a quick dish, and goes well with white rice. I should plant more, but I only plant like one row. I didn't know it can do good in Houston, Texas. You know how Houston, Texas right now in May, very hot. But I am amazed this Chinese celery can do actually pretty good in Houston in spring. So this gives me a hint. Next year, I will plant some Chinese celery in February again. I planted the seeds in February, so I will do it again. Okay, let's harvest some. So beautiful. I just cut it right above the soil. Then I leave the root on the ground, hope it will make more. I treasure this Chinese celery so much, so I will not waste any. Even the stems might look old, I still keep it. But for now, the stems all look very tender. Some there on the ground have the soil on it, but it's okay. I just need to wash good. That's it. Wow, I'm so happy. My mouth is watering just by smell all this beautiful smell of Chinese celery. This is an organic Chinese celery. Where can you get? It's almost not possible to get an organic Chinese celery growing your own. See, this is a lot already. I still can harvest more later on. Let me harvest some big stems here, because I don't want it to grow too big, because I want this flavor to be awesome, just the way they are like this. You can see the Chinese celery. This is the stems all the way here, right? Very long. Look at Chinese celery. Very long. It's about more than 1 foot long. You can eat all the way from stems all the way to the tender leaves here. So yummy. Smells so good. Okay, now I have harvested some food here too, some beans. This year, birds eating all my tomatoes are so annoying. So will have to cover my tomatoes. So I picked some beans, tomatoes, and some arugula. Arugula on the bottom, and the amaranth. So that's all the vegetables. Let me plus my beautiful Chinese celery. I'm gonna make a dish out of it. My garden right now looks jungle. Very jungle like. That grows so fast suddenly. I just picked a bunch of beans. They're still making flowers. This is American climate short beans. I call it American climate short beans. Just started blooming. Over there is a little flat green beans. The tomatoes doing good and the soybeans. It's not ready yet, the soybean, but soon they will be ready. So this is my volunteer tomatoes. It's beautiful, but the birds keep eating them. I just picked a bunch of tomatoes from here. And this is a volunteer. Look how beautiful it is. It's kind of dark color, dark brown color when ripe. And it's a volunteer. See, this is packed with the tomatoes. I need to make this straight so it can, grow better like this. Something like that. Full of tomatoes. Volunteer. Can you believe that? I have put out lots of volunteers. Still lots of volunteers. Oh, take a look at the tomatoes. Full of tomatoes here. This year I did not pay much attention. Oh, this one has a little hole. I don't know why. Look at it. Right? But they are almost mature here. So I have to make a stir-fried green tomatoes soon. Small cherry ones here. Pepper is beginning to put some peppers now. I harvested some yesterday, just for seasoning. Corn, no, very tall. I hope this year I get some corns to harvest. They're beginning to put some corn here. You can see it's a garden. It's like a jungle, right? And look at here. This is also volunteer. Show you. This tomato is also volunteer. I feel like volunteer tomatoes doing better than you planted them purposely. Natural, taking care of everything. So I left 2 volunteer, lots of tomatoes. So I left 2 here. You see, lots of tomatoes here. There's cherry here. All the way, still blooming all the way. And this one is also volunteer, a different type. You can see the different type of cherries here. And oh, this one is almost red. No, that's interesting. Look, this part gets sunshine, right? So it turns black. This part did not get the sunshine, so it's still green. How do I do that? Should I turn it around without breaking it so get it all black? I don't get it. I have to check online to see when should I pick this one. Have you ever grown black tomatoes before? Give me the comments. Also, suggestions how should I pick them or should I continue let it grow? How do we prepare them to eat? Can you eat it just the way it is? I'm not sure. Black tomatoes are actually doing pretty good. Very, very hot. I have to go inside. Too hot. Ooh. Okay, one more time. You take a look at the cherry tomatoes. I just love to look at the cherry tomatoes. So beautiful here. So full of tomatoes here. Whoa. It's a bundle, very heavy. Look at my garden. It's the Maytang whole garden look. The garden looks like jungle. You can always find fresh food from now. I will make a dish out of my Chinese celery. Yep. Just wash the Chinese celery. Look, the stems all the way to the leaves. This time I will leave the tender leaves for cooking, and the old ones on the closest to the stems, I will remove them. Tender part on the tip, I'll leave them for cooking. Since you can eat the leaves of the celery anyway, they're just as good as the stems. Now I'm just cut them into small pieces, make it ready to cook. I cut the Chinese celery into small pieces here, so ready to cook them. This is from last year, summer. All the peppers. I freeze the several bags. Every time I do the cooking, I just pick a couple. You know, they have different type of peppers here. Just I have my Chinese celery, hot spice pepper, garlic, ginger, and little marinated beef with 5 spice and little bit soy sauce and vinegar. It's time to cook. 2 chicken eggs. I put a little bit avocado oil in this pan. Oh, should I wait for fire gets a little bit bigger? I should wait for pan to get hotter, but that's okay. Now it becomes scrap the eggs. We can still using this one to add to the Chinese celery. And some avocado oil. Put inside. Yeah, so good. And let me put a tiny little bit of soy sauce, water, so it doesn't whoa. So it doesn't burn on the bottom. Spicy and hot. I put a bit in. Okay, I will put some more vinegar. More tiny little soy sauce. I'm on low sodium diet, so I have to control my salt intake. Sorry, I just add the egg inside. I forgot to video, and then I add the eggs inside. And a little bit of honey. Oops, too much. It's okay. Egg, beef, sit down. This pepper is spicy, only few, but you don't see the pepper, but this dish is a little spicy already. The spicy, little sweet with honey, but not very sweet, and a little soy sauce taste, and with the ginger and the garlic. Tastes good, actually. Here you go. Look, yummy. Egg, Chinese celery, and the beef. Very good with rice. Try some egg, beef, Chinese celery. It's so flavorful. Garlic. Very good.